vengeance. I am the knight. I am.
Raph! I do stuff. I'm a long-time comic book reader and collector, but I'm very behind. So here's everything I read recently while I'm trying to catch up. This was in a DC heavy period as I stopped by my buddy Demetrius's comic shop, Everyone Comics in Long Island City. I helped him open his first comic book shop, Anyone Comics, and we worked together at Midtown for a very long time, at different branches. Anyway, Comic Timing previously covered the Absolute DC Universe launch in episode 252 of the pod, and at that point, I had only read the first 6 issues of Absolute Batman and Absolute Wonder Woman, and the first 7 of Absolute Superman. And now I'm up to date on all 3, and woo boy! Starting with Absolute Batman, we had a 2-issue story featuring the Absolute Mr. Freeze. This version is Victor Freeze Jr., who had a serious illness that his parents, Victor and Nora Freeze, tried to save him from by putting him in suspended animation. And the results are kinda horrific. Writer Scott Snyder has completely reimagined Batman in a way that's more reflective of modern society. Rather than relying on money and gadgets, Bruce relies on guts and grit, and the extended family around him, his would-be rogues. Oh, and issue 9 has Brain! Absolute Wonder Woman also has a 2-parter involving Diana's return to the underworld and facing off against the god of death, Hades. Hades is unhappy that Diana has escaped and forces her into a contest. If she wins, she can return to the surface world and the land of the living. Of course, Hades leaves out that she can also never return, but Diana's clever, and she has help. Kelly Thompson's take on Wonder Woman is a really good mix of might and magic, and it's really well thought out. One of my favorite books I'm reading right now. Of course, my favorite of the Absolute books is Absolute Superman, written by Jason Aaron. Kal-El hasn't been raised by the Kents, and he grew up on Krypton, not Earth. The world is pretty much bought and owned by Lazarus Corp, and Superman fights a war against the corporation, but he's not alone. The Omega Men stand against Lazarus, and Superman's also changing hearts and minds, like Lazarus agent Lois Lane. Superman isn't the golden paragon of good in this series. He's an angry and hurt young adult, and his choices, his actions, reflect that. I'm excited for the eventual showdown with Lazarus' leadership, and where the Man of Steel goes from here. That's it for now. I had been weekly for a while there, but I run a D&D campaign now on twitch.tv/RaphDoesStuff, which is also where I write, record, and edit this live on Friday. So this will be bi-weekly going forward. I've been Raph, and remember, there's always time for comics.